Welcome to Red Watch TV, your premier source for uncovering the hidden truths behind the world's most secretive regimes, delivering breaking news and analyzing authoritarian propaganda. Today, we delve into a peculiar story from North Korea, where a recent flood has sparked an extraordinary propaganda campaign centered around Supreme Leader Kim Jong-Un. On June 3, 2025, torrential rains unleashed severe flooding across North Korea's northwestern regions, devastating homes, infrastructure, and agricultural lands. Thousands of residents were displaced, left to grapple with the loss of shelter and basic necessities in a nation already burdened by chronic food shortages. The United Nations World Food Programme estimates that approximately 40% of North Korea's population is undernourished, making the destruction of farmland particularly alarming. In response, North Korean state media launched a bold narrative, releasing a series of images and a short video that portray Kim Jong-un as not only a political leader, but also a visionary engineer. According to the Korean Central News Agency, Kim personally designed advanced flood-proof infrastructure to safeguard the nation from future disasters. The media praised his ingenious solutions and tireless dedication, presenting him as a savior in the face of crisis. Yet, reports from inside the country and analysis of satellite imagery reveal a starkly different reality. The so-called flood-proof infrastructure appears riddled with defects, characterized by shoddy construction that experts believe is unlikely to withstand even moderate flooding. This discrepancy underscores a troubling pattern in North Korea's governance, where propaganda takes precedence over effective disaster management. This is not the first time the regime has leveraged natural disasters to enhance Kim's image. In July 2024, similar floods in the same region prompted a comparable propaganda drive, with Kim depicted wading through floodwaters and directing rescue operations. The Rodong Sinmun reported on July 29, 2024, that Kim personally supervised relief efforts in Sinuiju, a narrative echoed in this year's campaign. However, that earlier response was marred by controversy, as South Korean intelligence detected signs that Kim ordered the execution of 20 to 30 officials for their alleged failure to manage the disaster effectively, according to a September 2024 report by The Guardian. It seems likely that similar measures could be implemented in 2025 as the regime seeks to deflect blame from its leadership. Such actions, while intended to maintain control, risk fueling resentment among both the elite and the general population, potentially sowing seeds of dissent within an already strained society. Analysts suggest that these propaganda efforts are strategically designed to consolidate Kim Jong-un's power by distracting from systemic failures within the government. By casting Kim as an omnipotent leader capable of overcoming any challenge, the regime aims to reinforce loyalty and suppress criticism, even as the practical needs of flood victims remain unaddressed. The economic ramifications of the floods are equally concerning. North Korea's agricultural sector, already vulnerable, has likely suffered significant losses, exacerbating the country's food insecurity. With the government's resources diverted to propaganda campaigns, there may be insufficient investment in genuine recovery efforts, potentially leading to prolonged hardship for affected communities. Moreover, Kim Jong-un's consistent rejection of international aid, as seen in August 2024, when he declined South Korea's offer of humanitarian assistance, further isolates North Korea and deprives its citizens of critical support. This approach not only deepens the immediate suffering of the population, but also diminishes prospects for diplomatic engagement with neighboring countries, perpetuating North Korea's status as a pariah state. One overlooked consequence of this propaganda-driven response is its potential to erode trust among North Korea's lower-level officials. If harsh punishments, such as executions, are meted out as they were in 2024, mid-tier bureaucrats may become increasingly reluctant to take initiative, fearing retribution for any perceived failures. This could paralyze local governance, slowing recovery efforts, and creating a ripple effect of inefficiency across the regime's administrative structure. Another speculative outcome is the impact on North Korea's illicit trade networks. The flood-damaged northwestern regions, particularly along the Yalu River, are known hubs for smuggling activities that sustain the regime's economy despite international sanctions. Damage to infrastructure in these areas could disrupt these networks, forcing the regime to seek alternative revenue sources or deepen its reliance on allies like Russia, as evidenced by 2024 reports of North Korea supplying munitions to Moscow in exchange for food and materials. As we continue to monitor these developments, it is clear that the North Korean regime's fixation on propaganda comes at a profound human cost, prioritizing image over the well-being of its people. The cycle of suffering perpetuated by such governance raises critical questions about the sustainability of Kim's leadership. We invite you to share your perspectives on this issue. Do you believe North Korea's approach to disaster management can persist without significant reform? What might the long-term consequences be for the regime and its citizens? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of the world's most enigmatic nations. For more revelations from behind the new Iron Curtain, watch one of these videos next.